Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just gluing something in here and we will begin. I think we're ready to roll. As long as that's straight. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the morning show. Let me find us. The morning show. Oh, yeah. I'm here. I'm awake and loud. Loud. It is Memorial Day. No, it is not. It is Labor Day. Labor Day. And of course I'm here. Where else would I be? Laboring? No. I'd rather be here than laboring. Happy birthday, Suzanne Walden. Happy birthday, Doreen. There are 2 birthday girls here today, Doreen and Suzanne. Happy day, ladies. And where's our magic mirror? Here it is. Welcome to the morning, Miss Susie DeLay and Heidi and Joy and Doreen and Vicky Wheeler and Suzanne and Linda and Katie and Ruthann and Linda. Ooh, Linda has a day off. Palma, welcome. Ellen, Suzanne, Dieta, Susie, Connie, Z, Debbie, Carol, Jewel, and Hope. Hello, hello, hello. With my magic mirror. All right, let's all take a moment and click on the thumbs up button, whatever I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. Take a moment and click on the thumbs up button. It looks like a thumbs up. That's what it looks like. We have good quality. We are good, 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 good. And then also while you're thinking about it, take a moment and click the notifications button, which is actually a bell. It looks like this. It looks like a bell, but it's not beautiful rainbow colors. And then subscribe to the page. Do all that this morning, right now, so you get it out of the way. So first, you're going to click the thumbs up. Next, go to the notifications bell and then subscribe. And then if you really want to do something cool for yourself, go to settings, which looks like this little gear here, and you go to quality and you type in 720 or you just click on 720 and that's the best quality picture you're going to see. So if it's not good from there, I don't know what to tell you. Next, I just wanted to tell everybody thank you for those of you that participated in the auction. It is closed now. I can't tell you how much money I raised because I want to say it was like $500, but maybe not. It might not have been quite that much. But we raised a lot, and I'm going to donate it to Oprah and the Rock's new foundation that they're telling me goes directly to the people of Lahaina. And I hope that's true because, unfortunately, a lot of the times when you donate money, it gets tied up in bureaucracy, and that is not good at this point. They need the money now. So that's where I'm donating the money this time. To Dwayne Johnson, who I'm in love with, and Oprah Winfrey, who I'm more in love with. So there's that. Today we're working on our prompts. Did we cross these out as we went? We did artist and Lindsay's birthday. Today we are doing creator of cuteness and do it cute. And tomorrow is embellishments. And I just have to tell you guys, I will be on the road tomorrow, so I won't be here. I'm going to try, once we get to our destination, to do a live video while I'm doing my card and share it with everybody then. So if you have clicked the notifications bell, you'll get a notification if I decide to go live at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever it may be. Okay. Next, if you're new here, welcome, and make sure that you go over to my website and see everything that's offered, because I'm going to talk about some classes right now, and those you can sign up for on the website. collage elements, which are these kind of cute, neat little things, you can get on my website that you print out. Not this one. That one's not from me, but it's still cute. But these kind of things. And you can find those on the website under collage elements. And books that I've written, those are there. So bookmark creativecuteness.com. Next, I'm shamelessly plugging the book club, which is going to be the funnest thing that I do this month, probably, next to Journal Play Day, which is always fun. But this is going to be the second amount of fun that I'm having this month. I'm pretty sure every month these two are going to be my favorite things. So the way the book club works is I'm going to choose a book. You don't have to purchase it. You don't have to go to the library and get it. You don't have to do anything except take a look at the supplies that I'm going to talk about, because we're going to take the book. And I first thought about randomly flipping through and picking something, but then I decided, no, I'm going to read the book and decide what I want to make. So we're going to make something out of this book. This is the first book we're using, the Carol Duvall book. You are also going to get, as a member, a couple of bookmarks that you can print out and use. And then you're also going to get a note-taking paper that you can print out and use to take notes on. But every month, we're going to meet September, October, November, December, 4 meetings for $30. And you know what? While I'm here, I think, let me just check to see what the dates are, because I keep forgetting to do that, and I apologize. I apologize. Facebook classes, which may turn to YouTube classes because Facebook is just not being useful lately. The dates are September 22nd. Don't worry, I can read this. October 27th, November 17th, and December 15th. Going to be fun ones. Those are the dates. And of course, they will be recorded, of course. And so if you can't make it live on a Friday afternoon, evening, because they're at what time? Oh my gosh, did I not put that? I think it's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I'll have to check that as well. So anyway, that's the book club. Go sign up for that one. Then the next one is the Dyeing for Fall class, where we're going to dye some papers like these, which I'll show you in a moment. And then you can also look forward to not only dyeing paper, but we're going to paint some paper, ribbons, and fabric. We're going to use stencils, lace, and mesh. We're going to make die cuts, meaning we're just going to cut out shapes. We're not going to actually make a die cut. We're going to cut out shapes and for flowers and leaves and trees and pumpkins and acorns. We're going to create a 3D sunflower and a pumpkin. We're going to doodle sunflowers and pumpkins. So it's basically like a fall class with dyeing paper as well. So that one is September 30th at 10 a.m. It's $35. And yeah, you're going to make some cute papers like this. And you can pre-make these because the videos are already up on the page for the dyeing of the paper. Right? Super fun. I have to sneeze. Anyway, that's the paper dyeing class. And it's called Dyeing for Fall. It's super fun. Oh, Dieta got Carol's book on eBay for less than $7. It's a classic, really. It's Carol Duvall. How do you go wrong? And then last but not least, I wanted to share before we get going, I wanted to share in case you guys missed the fun class that Michelle taught us how to over in Lindsay's 61 and Holding. I haven't finished mine yet, but it's close. This is what we made. We had a lesson from Michelle Hamilton from Girlfriends Make Art, learning how to make the book itself, how to make this cute little book, which I was lost until I watched the replay, and then it was super simple. Well, it was simple once my friend Palma helped me with the sizes. But Joanne Sharp taught us how to make these cute squiggly Joanne Sharp kind of flowers. And Carrie Hoyle taught us how to make these lollipops. And then she gave us this cute little Carrie girl, and it had a kitty cat with her, but I'll show you where the kitty cat is. And then Anne Cobrary Scott gave us this artwork for Roy G. Biv to do all the colors of the rainbow. And then we colored this page, which is so cute. I made a little card out of it. That's where my journaling, hidden journaling is going to go. And then Rebecca Swayze never disappoints. She always does something that's so over the top. And she taught us how to stitch on paper. So I stitched this one that says celebrate. And then I stitched this one. I don't know if you can see it, but it has 2 rings of circles kind of overlapping. And then I put some photos in it of our trip to the coast and me and my honey. And then yesterday we had my birthday celebration. It was so fun. Everybody came. Everybody in one place except for my daughter's boyfriend, Savory. And then my son took this great picture of me holding my birthday cake that my daughter made. And then the last page has this, and I got to do something else here, and then my book is finished. Oops, but this one has got to get tucked down further. There we go. And that is the paper clip book. And I guess you're supposed to do this kind of thing with these, but I like it by itself. I don't think I would clip it to another journal. You know, it was just super cool. I loved everything about this class. So that's the free class. It's called Lindsay 61 and Holding. It's full for the year. You cannot get in it if you haven't already got in it. These videos will be up for almost a year, and then we will do something else. So today we are doing 2 prompts. Oh, maybe that's a little too close. 2 prompts. We're doing C for Creative Cuteness and D for Do It Cute. So let's just put the pages together quickly. I almost thought about doing these pages ahead of time because I want to make sure we have enough time to do the actual letters. But for this one, oh, I kind of like that. Now, I'm going to put glue on 3 sides and make a side pocket rather than a bottom pocket. So it's going to go on the... So this side here is where your glue is going to go to make a pocket. Okay, and then I have punched out several little punches. I've got this pretty floral and this like herringbone that goes on top of it. This one's going to get popped up. Should have got my pop dots out earlier, sorry. Jimmy says, yeah, the stitching was so fun. It was so fun. And now I'm on, when we're going camping this week, I'm taking stitching with me. Not for paper, though. I'm going to do regular stitching. But Jimmy, you're a stitcher, so. Yes, thank you to all the ladies who helped with the birthday party. The classes were really good this year. Well, I think they're good every year, personally. Oh, you know what? Let's ink this a little. I've been inking lately. I don't know why. Just kind of makes me happy. Ink that edge and then put it down on top of this circle flower thing. Popped up. Then what I want to do is I want to put it on this. I'm just going to glue it straight down. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. That's right. I was going to cut it out a little bit. It's kind of big. I drew a circle on the back after I cut this one out. It was a little big. And I may go back and actually scallop it. We'll see in a second here once we get it cut. You could use a pinking shears. Oh, maybe a pinking shear would be fun. We'll see here. Nope. I like it just like that. And then it's going to go on top of this one, and maybe I'll scallop that one. So just a bunch of layered circles. A button or a, I don't know, a circle mandala, whatever. And here's what I wanted to try. I just want to try cutting up to those centers of the scallops, just so it has a little, I mean, it may just lay flat. I don't know, but that's okay if it does. I don't care. Up the edge of that other one. Oh, there. So now it's kind of like I can pick these up and just kind of move them a little bit, just up and back. So it's just a little, it's going to become flat when it goes in the book anyway. And then I think we will scallop this outer one, or pinking shears it. I don't know. Because that's boring. Now let's scallop. It's perfect as a scallop punch, but it's close. Cute. And I just want to put that halfway on this pocket because this is a pocket. See? This is going to pull out of there. So I just want to put it halfway. So we'll do the glue halfway on this side. Hopefully. Have a little brown piece. I do. I want to put a heart in the middle with a staple. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Hi, Kathy. Happy Tuesday. No, it's Monday. Isn't it Monday? Kathy Hofferth. See how cute the little staple looks? I mean, I just love it so much. So now let's try this ink. Good morning, Cindy and B. Just to give it a little bit of oomph, oomph. Here yesterday, and my son, everybody was doing good, and little Atticus and my mother-in-law and my daughter-in-law. It was just lovely to have them all here in one place. And I had to take a picture of, I posted it on my Facebook page, a picture of, do you have the Find My Friends app? So you know where all of your kids are all the time. They used to hate it when I was tracking them. But then one time they couldn't find me and my husband because our tracking wasn't working. And we were like way out in the middle of somewhere. We got lost on a trek that we were taking. And so they realized that it was kind of an important thing to have tracking. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Let's do the other side here real quick. See if I need to erase the letter. Nope. But we do need to erase this D here. It's big. All right, so for this one, I cut this, and I just want to make a triangle like this. No, maybe we'll do it over on this side. So we're going to do a triangle like this, so something will tuck into that. Oh, where did Brent take me for my birthday? To a new restaurant that's local called the Tin Lantern. Wanting to go there, but we just never did. So yes, we did on my birthday. It was very nice. And it really wasn't, I didn't have to get dressed up. Oh, I kind of like that one. Let's see. No, let's use this one. So for this pocket, we're going to glue just the edges. The straight edge and the bottom edge. So it'll slip in kind of from the side. Although, hold on, I could glue. No, never mind. finished this one ahead of time, but I just didn't have time. If you're not using your scraps, by the way, like if I messed this paper up from something else, but this side was fine, so I painted it in a class a long time ago. And I love this paper so much. So now this has to have a piece that's going to go in like, you want to measure it to here. So it's going to slip in about like that. And the base I think is fine, but we'll try it. Nope, it needs to be cut down just a tiny bit. There we go. Slips in nicely. I do like the back of this a lot. So I think we're going to use this little piece right here just because I think this piece is cute. I had the best mozzarella of my life. It was the freshest mozzarella. It was just so good. Okay, so for this, I want to put another, I'm going to do another circle here, but I want to do all these little bits coming out of the top. It is Creator of Cuteness, and this side is Do It Cute. All of these, but they are kind of cute. Cooperating. So I need to bring some stuff with me to work on these pages while we're camping. And embellishments is a hard one because I don't know what I want to use for embellishments. Look how cool this ribbon is. Somebody gave me. Like it. On top of each other, and then this is going to go on top of it. If all goes well. And again, half of this is going to get glued down because the other half is going to be above. And this is going to need to get clipped while we work on the other page. Okay, we'll come to this when we get to it. Let's do this one first. So this is Creator of Cuteness, and that is me. And you know what? Since I spent most of my time doing this part, oh my gosh, Palma, I have no idea what the mozzarella was, but let's meet there sometime for lunch, okay? It's in Meadow Vista. It was a caprese salad with beefsteak tomatoes that were giant. The mozzarella tasted like butter. Like, I have no idea. Most of the time, mozzarella is like hard and yucky. I don't like it. But this was fabulous. So I'm thinking, let's see if this will work. I think it will. I think I'm just going to use this girl. Oh, she's not going to work that way. She'll have to tuck. Let's see if I have a different girl that I like just as well. Work, because I wanted the wing to come over here, so we'll have to use this girl. And we're going to glue her down right here. So I'm just using a collage element. This is the new, what part am I gluing down? This part. These are the new Halloween girls. They're called Punky Friends. And I love them. And this is how quickly you can get things done if you use collage elements. And we're gluing again half. This is a half gluing day. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. Or maybe yes, I did. No, I did not. Oh well, that's okay. I think I could I fix it by lifting that? Yes, I could. I'm gonna bend this wing back and get rid of the glue. I'm bending her wings, or a wing. I gotta get rid of all that glue. Otherwise, it's just gonna stick forever. So basically, I'm cheating today, in other words. And hopefully that wing will not, oh, it's a little too far out, so then I gotta cut this side. Well, my book is very fall. It's gonna be very fall and Halloween-y, and I just want to do lots of fall colors and fall things. Now, why is it getting stuck? Again, I just cut you down. There, let's make sure that closes. It does. Okay. So now I'm thinking this Distress ink again, but I don't like that one. I like this one. I love these chalk ones, these color box chalk. They go on really like butter. You know that I'm Italian, right? By birth. My birth mother was French Italian. And when I did my 23andMe DNA, I have a friend, Marilyn, who I was going to tell you reminds me a lot of you, Palma. Interestingly enough, I have more Italian in me than my friend Marilyn, but Marilyn's house reminds me of your house, and she has those same dishes and stuff like you have that are very Italian dishes, you know, with the painting. I don't know where those, you told me where they're from, I can't remember. But I have more Italian in me, so to me, it's all about how you're raised. Oh, she's really cute now, right? That's a really cute little page. I'm going to say creator of cuteness right here. I thought about drawing me, but I'm like, I don't really want to. B says, speaking of collage elements, did you ever create an element called I am an artist with all kinds of art supplies? No, but that sounds really cute, and maybe I'll work on that while I'm camping. All right, I am the... And you guys could do cuteness creators. If you didn't want to do creator of cuteness, you could be a cuteness creator. That's what you are, cuteness creators. You create cuteness every day, I hope. That's what I call you, cuteness creators. Oh, I have to move the camera. Sorry. Kathy says, yay for the Italians. I have those dishes painted with flowers. I do too, because my friend Marilyn bought me some when she went to Italy. When my friend Marilyn retired, it was I just met her and then she left. I thought it was the coolest thing of somebody that I had ever met. She and her husband had been married forever. They've been married like 50-something years now. They've been together forever. You know how you're just with somebody forever? But she has always wanted to spend some time in Italy. So she rented a little, not a villa, but like an apartment in somewhere in Italy. She could tell you, I can't. Month. We just met. And then she said, well, I'm leaving for Italy for, I'm sorry, not a month, for 3 months for the summer. June, July, and August. She left her husband and her, not her kids, because they were older, but. Anyway, and she left. The coolest, I don't remember if it was a Facebook post or a blog, but it was lovely to watch her just immersing herself in this little city in Italy. Cuteness is barely going to fit here because I did not leave enough room, but that's okay. We'll go real tiny. That was so brave of her to do. I think she really enjoyed, like, she would just, because she was there for 3 months, she would just take her journal and go sit out on the piazza. I don't know what it's called. You know, just immerse herself with the people of this city. And she just hung out in this city for 3 months. And I just thought it was such a cool thing. So I don't know where I would go. Egypt, Singapore, I'm from all those places. Italy, but it's really nothing that has to do with me personally. It's my birth mother that was from all those places, and it means nothing to me. And my mom and dad were from Los Angeles, so I'd have to go immerse myself in Los Angeles, I guess. And that just doesn't sound very exciting to me either. I think I'll use colored pencil. Oops, excuse me. Hit the camera. Oh, come on, pencil box. Enough colored pencil lately. I'm working on a sign because for our glamping trip, this is with my glamping friends. So some of the ladies camp in tents. Some of them have trailers. A lot of them are getting older, and we have traded our cute little vintage trailers for the bigger trailers. So a lot of us now don't have the cute little trailers. But where's the purple? Oh, there's purple. But we do a white elephant gift exchange on our Saturday day that we're there with each other. And I made a sign yesterday. I'll take a picture of it and share it on Facebook when it's all done, but it's not done, and I got to get that finished because we're leaving first thing in the morning. Thing that's called a trailer crawl, where we all have a signature cocktail and a food item, like a, what would you call it? Why can't I think of the word? An hors d'oeuvre, an appetizer. Oh, well, this is not good. I can't write with that. And an appetizer. And then we go from trailer to trailer, touring the trailers. You can look in trailers, or you can just get drunk because there's so much alcohol that by the time you look at 20 trailers, you are just a waste case. So I don't drink. It doesn't matter. I'm not a drinker, but it is fun to watch everybody else get blasted. And the theme this year is fiesta, so I'm trying to figure out what to wear because I don't really have anything that looks very fiesta-y, and I'm a little white girl, and I don't want to, you know, look like a crazy person dressing up like somebody who's Spanish, you know. So I'm not quite sure what to wear. It out. And my husband doesn't really, neither one of it. Here's another one of those that I got to go sharpen. My husband doesn't have anything either, really. Linda says, is this a whole year since you did this last? Yes, it is. Because we did it last September. We do it once a year with this group of girls. They're so fun. And 2 of the girls are coming to the empowerment event that I'm doing next year in Laguna Beach. So they're going to give up going to a trailer rally to come to the empowerment event, which is really exciting. And yesterday, when my daughter came over, we got to hear all about the retreat that she went on, which sounded incredible. And then she told me that she went on a date while she was there with a Saudi Arabian prince. I kid you not. And she really liked it. I mean, she really liked him. And he wanted her to move to Saudi Arabia. And I said, yeah, to put you in a harem with all the rest of his ladies. But I don't know if that's true. So, but he was really cute. He was very cute. Or he is very cute. He's not dead or anything. But they've been texting each other. But he would never come to America. And I don't know that she's ready to go to Saudi Arabia. And then I said, are you going to start going on more dates back home now that you're back home? And she said, I didn't want to tell you, but I've been going on dates for a while. And I said, really? I said, how are you finding all these dates? And she said, she joined one of those app things, you know. And while she was at her retreat, she saw a tarot card reader who told her that she was going to meet a handsome man and have kids, and not to have kids singly, but wait, and she would meet a handsome man within a year who had a job, because that's an important plus, since the last one didn't really have a job. What was I saying? So she joined, and the tarot card reader said that she would meet this handsome man digitally. And she's already been doing this digital dating thing. So I said, really? I've never seen one of those apps. I said, I want to see. Can you show me your profile? And she couldn't, because she paused it, because she's already in the process of dating 3 guys that she met on these profiles. The mother is the last to know. The last to know. That's all I'm going to say. A little nutso, crazy-o. I was surprised, to say the least. So our page is yellow. I'm going to do a light background wash of this kind of yellowy color. Shocked. She got 3 tattoos while she was there. It was very interesting because I did ask a ton of questions, because that's who I am. And I said, if you don't want to answer any of my questions, I completely understand. But she was good and answered my questions. And I said, I just wanted to know, like, what did you do? What were some of the stories of people, and why were they there? And so some of the ladies were there because one girl had stage 4 cancer that started in her eye, which scared me to pieces because I'm having eye issues lately. And she just wanted to be able to go and do something for herself before she passed away, because she has like less than a year to live. And another one of the ladies was raped. Most of the people, she said, just had bad childhoods. And I said, was that you? I hope not. She said, no, I didn't have a bad childhood, thank heavens. You know, that's always your worst fear, when your daughter says they got to go find themselves. We are doing the letter C, creator of cuteness. Yeah. We'll let this dry. And I think that matches pretty good. I really like those colors in there. So we'll let that dry. We're going to come to here. This should be dry. And I do kind of want these two to coordinate, I think. So I think I'm going to cut another heart, maybe out of this. They did a lot of journaling. They did a lot of, I don't know. It seemed a little weird stuff to me, but you know, who am I? I'm just the mom. So Dieta, she took 2 weeks off of teaching because she does a year-round teaching, and they were just, I don't know if they were just getting out of school or just starting again for year-round. But anyway, she is, yes, still teaching, yes. On top of another color because it was very light. It didn't really show up, but I do like the background of the paper, the watercolor paper. And anyway, it was just very interesting to hear all the things that they did there. And my first question was, what is this lady's, her name is Rochelle something. I don't remember what her last name is. I'll try to put another staple in here so it matches the page. I remember the lady's name. She has no degree, I think, except for the School of Hard Knocks, as my dad would say. She does a podcast, which I'm going to start listening to just because I want to know more about what my daughter did at this place. But she doesn't, I don't know. That's that story. So I need to get another piece of paper here. Let's see, maybe I have this one that'll work. Oh, that's kind of fun, right? Let's use this one. And since we had so many scallops over here, I think we will cut the bottom off like this with a scallop scissors. This is a lot in one day. I appreciate you guys if you're keeping up with me. But if you're not, don't feel the need to do this all like I'm doing it. I almost was going to do 3 cards today, but I changed my mind. That's just too much. Done and dry so I can put it in. Let's make sure I've got it all the way to the edge because these edges get caught when you put it in a pocket. To D. Since I didn't really did I do a letter there? I did. And I did not do one here. So you could do the letter C if you wanted to, I guess. I just wasn't thinking straight, apparently. But we're going to do a D here because I want to fill it in with cute flowers. D. From the style of whatchamacallem. Whatchamacallit. Why can't I think of what that is? It's Chunky Monkey. That's the word. That's the word. I love the A that we did in the other book, so that's the way this one's going to be similar to that. And I want to do some sunflowers, so we're going to do some big sunflowers to begin with. Just leaves. Me sunflowers yesterday. My mother-in-law brought me sunflowers yesterday. And now I have to figure out how to take them with us camping because I don't want to leave them home. They're just going to be dead. In the inside of the letter with doodles. And then I think on the inside of the D, we'll write "Do It Cute" right in here. I think. Or yet. Daughter, if I could see all the journaling prompts that they had. because she was telling us about some of them, but she doesn't have them on a sheet by themselves. They were given to her in the journal that this lady gives out. And I asked, do boys do this kind of thing? Do guys go to let's find yourself workshop thing? But I don't think my son and my husband said, heck no, they would never do that. Well, they both said they would never spend the money to do it. So other things they did a sisterhood ceremony where they all shared their truth, and then they jumped into the pool, and then they danced, whatever. Two C's, maybe underline the C's. Oh, that's a good idea. Or I thought about putting a C here. Maybe I could put a little C here on the circle. I'm not sure yet. I think about right at the first of this. I got a lot to do here. Both my husband and my son said no, they would never pay the money to go find themselves. My son said he would probably just go to a bar and beat some guys up. He was kidding, but I thought it was funny. Just 100% kidding. And find himself in the woods. Doing that. The Eat, Pray, Love retreat. I can't remember all the things they did. They did a thing where they had to sit across from another person and for 7 minutes stare into their eyes while that person talked about themselves, and then vice versa for me. But I'm glad she got out of it what she got out of it. In 1 week, 7 days, she got more out of it than she did in a therapy session for a year with a therapist. Right? Not, thank you, Dieta. He is not eating any food yet because he's just too nervous. Because he doesn't ever want to have an NG tube put back in him. He said it was the worst experience of his life. And I can imagine, because when my mom was in the hospital for 4 months, when her colon burst, and that's when her dementia set in from sepsis, she kept pulling her NG tube out. Can you imagine? She would pull her NG tube out, and she would pull, she had to have a PICC line because she would pull out her, what do you call it? Her IV every day. She hated it. Hated having it in. What are you going to do? I mean, they just kept putting it back in her. It was awful to watch. But she wasn't eating or whatever. Denise says, I used to give men pedicures and manicures and they loved it and realized why women go get pampered. I know, I've been trying to get my husband to go get a pedicure. He won't do it. One at home one time, it's certainly not as good as when you go to a place and have a pedicure. But, in. Okay, here's what I wanted to try this time. Most of the time I do this in just one color. Just black or white or blue or brown or whatever. Let's see if this pen works. So for this letter, I wanted to try both white and black. I just thought that might look kind of cool. I don't know, but... letter, I think. That you go from edge to edge with your drawings. Did they tell him not to eat? No, he just doesn't want to be put back in the hospital, so he's only eating broth and very light soups and stuff. They told him they didn't know what was wrong with him. That the only way they would know for sure is with surgery, and he had the option to not have surgery or have surgery, and he opted not to have surgery. And if it comes back again, they will immediately do surgery. You know what? This pen's going to quit on me, and I'm going to be really upset. I can feel it. It is starting to not write. Gel pens really bug me, especially because my Posca pen is not going to look like this gel pen. Four colors here. That looks really pretty cool, the black and the white. One of those tubes when I was 11 and awake. Yeah, traumatized. Yep, he was awake. Remember from your childhood? He'll remember it forever. He just doesn't want to have any food in his stomach because he doesn't want to ever have to have them take it out. I think that's how they pump your stomach, right? Like if you were to OD or something. Don't forget to to click the thumbs up button. Thank you. I thought it said chalk the thumbs up button. Yes, please click the thumbs up button, you guys, if you're here and you're liking what you're seeing. Click the thumbs up button. If you don't like what you're seeing, click the thumbs up button and then tell me what I'm doing wrong. That'd be a better thing. Pam says, I'm new to the group and I'm wondering if there's a list of tools you use. For example, I know you use Posca pens, but which ones? Okay, so for the Posca pen, no, there's not really a list because I use all kinds of things. I use the Posca PC1M. Do you see the number here? PC1M. That's the size of the tip. It's skinny. For microns, I use them all. Anywhere from a 005 to a 12. This is the thickest is the 12, and the thinnest is a 005. For paper, we use whatever paper we have laying around our room. For scissors, you can use whatever scissors you have. Cutting tools, whatever you have. What else can I help you with? But we do different stuff every day. And sometimes I'll sew on paper. I mean, I never know what I'm going to use each day. So you just kind of have to go with the flow. Stacy says, you jinxed my white pen. It just died. Oh, I'm sorry, Stacy. Mine's still working. A few minutes, but it's still working. NG tubes. And Susan says, NG tubes are not comfortable, but believe me, there's much worse things to have in the medial ream. You would not have been okay without it, so glad they put it in. And they gave him the option to leave or to stay an extra day, and he left. And he realized he probably should have stayed one more day. So he's just taking it slow, that's all. He'll be fine. He lost 30 pounds, though, in overnight because they took out so much stuff out of his stomach. I guess maybe that's how we all need to go lose weight. Put an NG tube in us. Just kidding. I'm kidding again. On camera there. Just making tons of leaves. And I'm trying to get them to go in different directions. Guess what, Stacy? My pen is working really good right now. So maybe I jinxed yours, but mine's... Somebody sent me this pen, and I have never used it, and I kind of like it. The two colors. I think I would go back to either just all white or all black. I don't know what's wrong. They said they couldn't figure out what was wrong unless they did surgery. He did have a blockage in his intestine, but they don't know what caused it or whatever, so he's just living on the edge, I guess. To get involved in my kids' lives unless it's really something dumb. Like my daughter told us that a couple of the guys all the guys that she's dating right now that she met, oh my God, I laughed so hard yesterday. I go, what, are you on Match.com? And she said, no. And so she pulled it up on her phone and she showed me she's on Bumble. And we call her B. And I said, B's on Bumble. It's Bumblebee. Okay. I was laughing really hard. Anyway, so I did have to intercede and be a mom for a couple minutes because all the guys she's dating are men. You know, none of my kids have ever dated men. They've only been with people for a while and then they become men. Although my daughter's husband might have never been a man. He just was a boy. And so anyway, all 3 or 4 of the guys that she is currently seeing have kids. And so I had to say, you're going to have to vet their ex-wives if you keep getting involved, because you don't want a crazy ex-wife with children involved. So the white went back over the black in quite a few places. So I'm going back with the black to just kind of figure out where I lost my black lines. So I did get involved there. I did want to know if any of them were doctors, and she said no, they're all in sales. I'm like, what does that mean? And she goes, well, different types of sales. And I said, please find out what kinds of sales and let your mommy know, because that makes me nervous. Could be weird sales stuff. Who knows? Denise says, as you get older, it is very likely the men might have children. I'm not opposed to the children. It's just like when my kids were in school and you had to deal with parents. I liked all the children, but the parents were crazy, you know? So I said, just make sure that their ex-wives are compatible with you, and that the way he raises his kids would be compatible with the way you would raise your kids. You know? The trickiest thing is doesn't want to have kids. And I said, well, you need to ditch him right now because you want to have kids. Have we tried watercoloring over Posca pen? I think we have, right? I don't think watercolor and Posca mixes. I think that takes the Posca and just runs it into a big puddle, if I remember correctly. No, for sure. I do like this now that it's colored in, but I still think I would like a solid color better than the 2 colors. But this is my job, is to try it for you guys before you do it, so you don't make the same mistakes as me. Not that it's a mistake. It's actually not horrible. It's pretty. Cheryl says, yes, my 45-year-old is dating a much younger guy, never had kids or married. Oh my, I do like that. I dated a much younger guy, 5 years. 5 years younger. And then I married him. Well, I married him like a month after we met. That would be Brent. We are happy as clams. Not always. Oh my gosh, I got so mad at him at dinner when he took me out for dinner. No, that's not right. He got mad at me at dinner. We almost left for my birthday dinner. Funny. Funny, not funny. I keep going. More pencil lines. I should have erased the pencil lines first. They're not erasing very well. But look at the eraser erased the white. And now I got to go back over these white leaves. The lines were, but that's okay. Denise says, I'm loving this card. The, what? The white makes everything pop. Yeah. I agree. I do agree. Well, take the white and I'm going to color in green in the centers of all these leaves, which I love to do. Them all. That whether it's a Posca, because it's a paint that comes out of the pen, whether it's the gel pen, pretty much any white pen creates a border for your pencil to color inside. It'll just naturally create a barrier, if that makes sense. It's gonna be so pretty. All white better, but really gravitate to a black pen, so I just grabbed it without even thinking. Should I take to use on my card tomorrow for the embellishment? I'm thinking buttons. Did I miss one? I did. I love buttons as an embellishment. I love ribbons as an embellishment. What are your favorite embellishments? Bye, Jewel. Oh, she has to go work on a deck. That is no bueno. Fun. And it's done. You can sit out on your deck and reap the fruits of your labor. The same as the other green, but that's okay. Barrier is kind of put up with the white. Isn't that pretty? The creator of Cuteness one, because I should have done a C. I'm not happy with myself for not realizing that it's an alphabet book and it should have had the letter C somewhere. Oh, oops, I missed a leaf. I'm just going to color it in with. Also, when you erase the edges with something like this, and it still looks like the letter. Always liked how that works. What is, we'll take that dark green and color in all the little nooks that did not get any lines. Let's see if we can do that. Crevices that didn't get any lines. Yes. Good. In certain places. You have to get every little nook and cranny right there. There's a bunch of holes right in here. Okay, there's our D. Lace is a good idea. Thank you, Linda. I can still see some lines bugging me. Of course, the pen is not working now. Well, that's upsetting. Not working. The white Posca pen is very light colored. It's starting to get mixed up with the oil and the paint. Posca on top of gel stopped working. It did all those leaves and then it stopped working. Not a gel pen fan. I'm not a Posca fan. I have another Posca. It might be time to invest in a new Posca pen. Pen splattered. And splattered. 8 little dots into some of these areas. Who was the one that always used to tell me to do it cute. She'd come in the store because she would do the bookkeeping in my store. And she would come in and go in the back and grab her mail. And as she walked through the store, she would look at all of us girls and go, "Do it cute, girls, do it cute." Fun. Around. She paid the bills. She loved doing the bills and the numbers and that kind of stuff. But when it came to the merchandise, she didn't know what we carried. She never really read what we ordered or what I ordered. We had to get a loan because I had bought so much merchandise at a show. I want to say like $20,000 worth of merchandise. And my mom was paying the bills and she said, "Do you not have a budget when you order?" And I said, "No. Are you supposed to have a budget?" I would just order merchandise. And that was 1988. That was our best year. Money, we were able to pay back the loan right away. But I had to get a loan. Otherwise, I couldn't pay my employees, couldn't pay myself, couldn't pay my mom. She took $1 a year. That was her salary. Because she didn't need the money and she didn't do it for the money. But she did steal things a lot. She and I both would steal from ourselves. That was fun. We would see something, we would order something that we liked and we would just take it. I'm sure that was not the best way to do it, but I liked it. Made me happy. Made her happy. Yes, so I think we're fine. Or whoever. Winter says, gel pen tip, hold straight up and down to your surface and lightly glide the pen across your surface. Huh. Maybe I'll try that. Need a little more black. That's why I wish I had stitched this card. I think the black stitching would have been really cute on this. Yes. Let's do here just to keep the black going. Mix the two colors again, the black and the white. That would be my recommendation. See the things you learn from my mistakes? Peppery, that's the good thing. Dots. Dang, I gotta plug my camera in. I think it stopped there. Sorry. like it. So this page is done. Still need to do just a little bit more on the other page to fix that C problem. Oh wait, nope. I think I'm gonna just do a little quick highlighting here in the white. Normally I wouldn't highlight the white, but because we have black and white already on the page, just needed a little highlighting. Hopefully it fits. Yeah. This might need a little something something here. It might need a little ruffle. But this came out cute. Dots as well. All right, so let's put her in here. I definitely need a C here somehow. So maybe let's just cut out a C. Because we did the A and the B, and and this just broke. Guess I need to have a little more glue on that. I'm gonna use a clamp first for a few minutes. All right, so let's cut a C for this one. Paper. Just a quick C because I really am mad at myself for not doing that. Is for cuteness. That works. Oh, my book is out of frame. Thank you, Maureen. I cut just a C out of a piece of paper, a little tiny one. That's going to go on top of my little flower thingy-majiggy. And I might put some black lines in it. Stripes. And that's our C. Glue this down before I drew the stripes because they're a little wonky. Okay. So on this page I did write B is for birthday. And on this page, I did not write A. Let's write A is for artist. A. Then let's write. I really don't like how I did this one. For this. B up here. Much better about these. About just how boring this is, but I'm going to have to look at it for a little bit before I figure out what else I want to do. So I think I'm going to try to color this in. It may not work on that paper, but I'm going to try. I don't have to color all of them in. Just make the C a little bit fancier. Up here with this now. A little happier. The yellow showing through. All right. I do think I may have to stitch a ruffle. Oh, I had this little piece here. This was going to go on here somewhere. I don't like it now, so that's probably best. But I need something here. That one for a little bit. All right, you guys, I think we're done here. I think we have reached a stopping point. So that's it for today. And tomorrow I will not be here unless I am here later on in the day because we will be driving to our campsite in the morning. And yeah, otherwise I will post a picture in the group page on Facebook as to what I did for that day. Because tomorrow is E for embellishments. And that's it. So I will see you guys on Wednesday for sure. But maybe tomorrow. I know what I'm going to do here real quick. I'm going to highlight this with this. I'm kind of really liking inking. I don't know why. I just never really do it. My friend Michelle doesn't do anything without inking. Blairsden, Gray Eagle. And this needs to get pushed all the way in or her wings are going to get bent out of shape. And I got one more thing I really want to do before I quit here. Oh my gosh, we've gone an hour and a half. You guys are amazing for sticking it out. I need some white dots on this scallop. Thank you so much for being here. That really shows your either craziness or loyalty to this group. One or the other. I think I know what I want to do here. Let's see if this will fit. No. Give me a second. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. This should work. This is a scrap from I don't know when. Something I painted for something. This. And glue it just like that. Much. Yeah, that's what it's going to need. That's super cute. Okay, that made me happy. All right, you guys, I'll see you when I see you. I just can't even remember when that is, but I'll take a picture of when it's finished. I'm going to go stitch it, but I've been here far too long. Happy with what we did. So, all right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, have a great day. Love you. Bye.